It's Mrs. T, and we're here working out. So I'm going to go through and show you the whole workout video, starting with cardio. So this is a great choice. If you have at home an elliptical or a treadmill, get on them and use them. But if you don't have one of those things, I've listed a couple items. Go for a walk. Go for a bike ride. If you don't have any of those and you don't have access outside, find a step and you can step up and down, creating that cardio. So I'm going to hop down, but first, we've all seen this. This is our workout. I want you to be able to track what you're doing. So I'm going to go down the whole entire workout today so you can see what you're supposed to do and some modifications as necessary. All right, let's start out with push-ups. As I listed before, was wall push-ups. So you can always do wall push-ups against the wall. And if you look at this and you say, way too easy, then you can go to the ground. Push-ups on the ground. You can start with modifications on your knees, making sure that your body is flat. This would be cheating. This would be proper form. If that's too easy, you can go up on your toes and go all the way down and come all the way up, all the way down, come all the way up. Make sure your arms go down to what's called at 90 degrees every single time on the push-ups. All right, that is a push-up. Next on our list is sit-ups. So, we are going to be doing what's called a traditional sit-up. The last workout had you doing crunches. So on this one, you're actually going to go all the way down and come all the way up. If you need assistance, somebody can always hold your feet. You can go all the way down and come all the way up. If that is too challenging, having your hands behind your head, crunching up, lifting your shoulder blades off the ground each time. So you can start out with crunches. If that's too easy, move on to full sit-ups all the way up. If that's too easy, you can always add a weight, lifting it over your head and up, over your head and up. And that is a sit-up. Next on our list are squats. So, a squat is you want to have your legs apart and make sure that you can see me, so maybe back up, cameraman. When you're doing a squat with no weight, you are obviously just going to be going down to a squat into a seated position. So if you see me from the side, I'm going down to a squat position and up, down to a squat position and up. First way to add weights would be to hold a weight here. If you don't have a weight, you can have a jug of water. You can take an old can of milk or a whole jug of milk, fill it up with water, hold it here, and go down to a squat, come up. Notice my chest and everything is high, going down to a squatted position and up, down to a squatted position and up. And there's your squat. Next on our list are bicep curls. So I'm going to stay right there. I'm going to grab some weights. I have access to weights, but not everybody does. When you're doing bicep curls, you want to keep them in front of you. Palms are facing you. You're going to curl up and come back down. If you do not have anything for bicep curls, you can start out with cans of soup. Then as you get stronger, move on. If you have any kind of weights, notice that my chest is staying up nice and tall. You don't want to be swinging up. That's not using your biceps. So just pulling up and back down. Palms facing, pulling up and back down. And that's the bicep curl. Next on our list are lunges. And I'm going to do this from the side so you can see. As you get stronger, you can start to add weights. But what I'm going to do is make sure that you can see my legs, and we're going to be lunging forward. So I'm going to go this way. You can either lunge forward or lunge back. I'm going to show you a lunge forward. So you're going to step, making sure your knee does not go over top of your toe. That back knee is going to sink down, and you're going to push back. Now you do it with the opposite leg. Step forward with that back leg. Sink in, come back. One more time. You're going to step, let it sink down, push it back. Step, sink down, push it back. I'm going to show you the opposite, which would be stepping backwards. So if you're here, you're going to step backwards. Again, not letting that knee go over top of that toe. Go back. Step backwards. Let that knee sink down. Come up. Stepping backwards. Come up. Stepping backwards. Coming up. Okay, that's a lunge. Our next exercise, oh, my favorite, burpees. So this one is to get your heart rate up. So you're going to jump up, come down, let your legs come back out, come back together, and jump up. I'm going to show you from the side. So I'm going to do 3 in a row. Ready? So you jump up, down, out, in, up, down, out, in, jump up, out, and in. And jump up, and there's a burpee.
Or you could
Last
do,
one is a tricep extension.
or for that one, you could also do a push-up instead of going
That
backwards.
would be a good modification. A good modification, he made a good point. So if the burpees are too much, you can also go down and step out and come back in, come up. That would be a good modification. Or we're going back to push-ups. So push-ups are already on our list. So our last one is tricep extensions. On the last workout, we used a chair. This time we're going to use a weight. So we're going to put this weight up over our head. Our elbows are in tight by our ears. You're going to drop that weight down and straight up. Drop the weight down and straight up. Notice here, I'm dropping the weight and making sure I don't hit my head and extend it straight up. A lot of you will have a tendency to pull your elbows out. Make sure that they stay in tight all the way up. So I always say stay in tight to your ears and go straight up, and that's a tricep extension. And that is about it. Lastly, we just have optional activities. Get outside and be active. Throw a ball with your friend, throw a ball with a family member, play soccer, basketball, baseball, racket sports, anything you have. So I hope you enjoy the new workout. I miss you guys. Bye.